Imagine a world where winter lasts for over 20 years, where the wind never truly stops, where the sky is a bruised blue-green haze, and the sun, that distant, dying ember, hangs so low on the horizon that entire generations would live and die without ever seeing it rise. This is not a dystopian fantasy. This is a real place. 8 times wider than Earth, floating 2.7 billion kilometers away from the warmth that made life here possible. It is the 7th planet from the sun. It is a world of silence and fury, ice and heat, darkness and strange. Its name is Uranus. But here's the thing. Almost everything you think you know about it is wrong. Why does this planet emit almost no heat, even though it should be burning from the inside? Why does it spin on its side, rolling through the solar system like a ball thrown sideways? And what is hidden beneath those calm, featureless clouds? A secret so strange, it redefines what we even call a planet. Stay with me, because the answers are extraordinary. Most people look at Uranus and see nothing. A pale blue-green dot. Quiet, smooth, boring, even. Compared to Jupiter's raging storm belts or Saturn's dazzling rings, Uranus seems like the solar system's overlooked middle child. Just another gas giant, spinning quietly in the outer dark. But that appearance is a mask. And underneath it lies one of the most bizarre, physics-defying worlds in our entire solar system. A planet that shouldn't exist the way it does. And yet, somehow, it does. Let's start with the basics. Uranus orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 2.87 billion kilometers. At that distance, sunlight takes nearly 2.5 hours just to arrive. That's 8 times farther from the Sun than Earth. The temperature at the cloud tops? Around -224 degrees Celsius. The coldest recorded atmospheric temperature of any planet in the solar system. Colder even than Neptune, which is 1 billion kilometers farther out. That's already strange. But it gets stranger. Uranus is classified as an ice giant, not a gas giant like Jupiter or Saturn. Its interior isn't made of crushing layers of metallic hydrogen. Instead, it's thought to be filled with a dense, hot fluid, a slushy mixture of water, methane, and ammonia ices, superheated under enormous pressure. The methane in its atmosphere absorbs red light and reflects blue-green back to our eyes, giving Uranus that haunting aquamarine color. And its atmosphere? Mostly hydrogen and helium, with that critical layer of methane. Not dramatic, not violent looking from a distance. But the winds inside can reach over 900 kilometers per hour. Now, the thing that makes Uranus truly unlike anything else in our solar system. Every planet in the solar system spins upright, more or less. Earth tilts at about 23 degrees. Mars, similar. Even the gas giants stay relatively upright as they orbit the Sun. Uranus tilts at 98 degrees. Think about what that means. It is essentially lying on its side, rolling around the Sun like a spinning top that toppled over and never got back up. Its poles are where its equator should be. And because of this, Uranus experiences seasons unlike anything we can imagine. During its summer, one pole points almost directly at the Sun. That pole receives sunlight for 42 consecutive Earth years. Then, as the planet slowly moves around its orbit, which takes 84 Earth years to complete, the other pole gets its turn. 42 years of darkness. Then 42 years of sunlight. There is no gentle cycle of day and night. There are decades of light and decades of shadow. Why does Uranus tilt like this? Scientists believe it was struck long ago, perhaps billions of years in the past, by an object roughly the size of Earth. A colossal collision that knocked the planet permanently onto its side and altered the course of its entire history. One impact, one moment, and the world was never the same again. Here is where Uranus breaks the rules. Every other giant planet in the solar system radiates more heat than it receives from the sun. They're still cooling from their formation, still breathing out the warmth of their birth. Jupiter radiates nearly twice the heat it absorbs. Neptune radiates 2.6 times as much. Uranus radiates almost nothing extra. Why? This is one of the great unsolved questions of planetary science. One theory suggests that the same collision that tilted it also created a layer inside the planet, a thermal barrier that traps heat deep within, preventing it from reaching the surface and escaping into space. It is a planet that swallowed its own warmth. A cold giant with a hot secret buried inside. Uranus also has rings. 13 of them, in fact. Dark, narrow, and nothing like Saturn's glittering display. They were discovered in 1977, entirely by accident, when astronomers watched Uranus pass in front of a star and noticed the starlight flickering before and after the planet blocked it. Rings. And its moons. 27 known moons, all named after characters from Shakespeare and Alexander Pope. Miranda, Ariel, Oberon, Titania. Some of them show signs of past geological violence. Miranda especially, with cliffs that tower 10 times the height of Mount Everest, scarred and fractured, as if the moon was once torn apart and reassembled. For most of human history, Uranus was invisible. It's faint enough that it sits right at the edge of naked eye visibility, and for centuries, people who saw it assumed it was just another star. It was William Herschel, in 1781, who first recognized it as a planet, making it the first planet ever discovered with a telescope. The solar system suddenly got bigger overnight, but we've only visited once. In 1986, Voyager 2 flew past Uranus at a distance of 81,500 kilometers, capturing the first close-up images of this pale, silent world. It was a 12-second window in cosmic time, and it changed everything. We saw the rings. We saw the moons. We saw a cloud-wrapped world, eerily calm. Since then, nothing. No mission has returned. Uranus has been waiting in the dark for nearly 40 years. That may be about to change. Scientists and space agencies are now actively discussing a dedicated Uranus orbiter mission, perhaps the most important planetary science mission of the next decade. Here is the part no one tells you. Beneath those quiet clouds, at depths we've never seen, the pressure inside Uranus may be so extreme that something remarkable happens to carbon atoms. They compress, they crystallize. And some scientists believe that deep inside Uranus and Neptune, it may literally rain diamonds. Diamond rain, falling through a planet. Not as a metaphor, as actual physics. Experimental studies recreating those pressures here on Earth have produced diamonds from compressed hydrocarbons. The conditions exist, the chemistry works. Uranus may be, at this very moment, raining diamonds in the dark. Uranus is a contradiction wrapped in cloud. It is the coldest planet, yet it should be warmer. It is the quietest looking, yet it hides the most violent internal mystery. It spins sideways. Its seasons last decades. Its history was written by a single catastrophic collision billions of years ago, and it has never recovered and never needed to. It teaches us something profound, that planets are not just balls of rock and gas. They are survivors, each one shaped by chaos, by chance, by collisions in the dark, and each one holds a story that humbles us. If a world this strange can exist right here, in our own solar system, imagine what exists beyond it. The universe is not a quiet place. It is restless, violent, and endlessly surprising. And somewhere out there, right now, 2.7 billion kilometers away, Uranus is rolling silently through the dark, tilted, mysterious, patient, waiting for us to come back and ask better questions. If this video made you see space a little differently, leave a comment, share it with someone who loves the cosmos, and subscribe if you want to keep exploring. because we're just getting started. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.